Tomich. Damn.
Buckit is two awesome guys from Australia who are rocking it out, hitting buckets in the street, a mixture of techno and like trance.
I walked around this corner here. I was sitting maybe here. And then I came over here and I had my buckets with me. And then I see this fellow.
So he had buckets and you had bucket, both from Australia. Okay, that's fucked up.
We tried playing for the first time.
Just here. Right, this is sacred ground.
You can feel the music, you can feel the beat, you know.
Instruments and percussions that are used usually.
It's kind of like techno, street techno. I've never seen such a big crowd get up and dance for people playing the bucket drums.
The guys have passion, no, for the music.
So the first time I saw Buckit was in 2016, and it was in Kreuzberg. I was coming down a train station for this festival that they have there, and they were just set up outside, and I see all these people gathered around, and there were these two Australian guys, and they had this little like Australian flag, and being a performer myself, I'd heard stories of there was these other Australian performers, and I was curious to meet who they were. And they had quite a big crowd around them and generating quite a lot of buzz, and they were doing something different, you know. I mean, there are a lot of bucket drummers, but like Todd and Gary, like with the two of them work together, they can create much more of a sound, and it's kind of like techno, street techno. And I guess when they put on a show, it's entertaining. They're also handsome guys, so it helps. You know, they're always playing with their shirts off, and lots of girls watching. But it's not just about that. It's fun. It's thrilling, and it makes you want to dance. You know, I've never seen such a big crowd get up and dance for people playing the bucket drums. So yeah, it's quite a unique show, and they're great guys too.
We've realised we can have so much fun. It doesn't matter how much money we make.
I don't know, I don't think we see it as a job. To us it's, I mean, I actually really look forward to going out, you know, most days of the week and trying to like make people smile.
We started in Berlin and then we realised that our job is pretty portable. We can do it anywhere, and I've always wanted to go to Spain.
I mean, Spanish people do so much fun.
It was completely crazy. It was the most unorganised tour in history.
And we had no place to stay, so
we would decide what we're doing that day.
Look at all the money we made, let's go out!
Lots of partying, lots of playing.
And so we'd go out, and then we'd wake up the next morning just like, how much money do you have? I got €3. What are you? 4.50? Fuck, I got a busk.
We're Australian, so we came to Berlin and we just couldn't handle how cold it is here.
Berlin to Munich to Milan. Eventually we got to Barcelona, and that was crazy. I mean, Spanish people did so much fun. We went to Valencia, and then we got an awesome BlaBlaCar driver down to Cadiz, and then Sevilla. And then Madrid.
That was our second tour. We went to Budapest.
Budapest.
that was another unorganized tour. Me and Gary were still playing on the street in Australia, and it was pretty different. Like the crowd is more, they treat buskers more on the same level of homeless.
Like they are in a really cold country, but they always bring the warm energy out. Warm.
At the moment, I've forgotten how cold it gets in winter, and I'm confident, but we complain so much about the cold.
I mean, I think we're kind of lucky because being drummers, we can use more of our arms and stuff. So, I mean, we'll get to a place and we'll be all wrapped up, and then after one song, you take one thing off, play a bit more, and then take more off. Then you're in like just singlet again, and then as soon as you stop playing, you're like, oh, it's fucking cold, and you gotta like wrap it all back up again. And
sometimes we can't feel our hands, but it's also good in winter because people don't expect to see street music in winter.
So me and Todd had this bet one time that it was for ourselves. Like, we should play in the snow in our underwear.
But I couldn't, in -13 weather, I couldn't feel my feet. I had boots on and I still lost feeling to my feet.
Like, oh shit, it's gonna snow around 2 o'clock or something like that. Okay, let's just wear board shorts underneath our jeans. If it starts snowing, then we just strip off. On cue, we just bucket it down with snow. Like, oh fuck.
We're Australian, so we came to Berlin and we just couldn't handle how cold it is here.
As they said before, it's really cool because they are the only musicians that never get kicked out because they don't lose the amplifiers.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
So
But the guys,
sometimes they are the loudest there, but they don't get kicked out because it's a kind of controversy in the laws, because they kick out only who is playing with the amplifiers. So
the guys play so fucking loud, but they never kick it out from the place. So that's cool. That's so fucking cool.
Yeah, so that's the most of them.
See, what's funny is we're gonna play, and
We're gonna be fucking 3 times louder.
yeah, but we're not amplified. All the buskers have a bit of trouble with police. So, like, I mean, Alexander, a lot of places in Berlin, they're not pretty, but the art makes it pretty. And then the police come and shut down the music and the art, and the whole vibe of Berlin is gone.
The busking scene is all about helping each other out. Everybody knows everybody.
We basically know all the buskers, and all the buskers know each other, and everyone's telling each other. There's a big busking community.
I think we've got on pretty good friendship with all the buskers. I mean, we know most of them now, and we've gone out and been drunk with them.
Like the people are really thankful because music is the only thing that's really putting people together,
Thank you. We are Buckit from Australia. Thanks for watching, everyone.